2 weeks ago, she got a job and told me she no longer wanted to do all the housework. I said fine, but I wouldn't keep paying her salary since she wasn't working for me anymore. I told her I wouldn't make her contribute to bills, but I also wouldn't send her money. Hey gang, and welcome back to the sacred halls of Magic's monologue, where truth doesn't whisper, it roars. I'm Magic, your curator of personal growth and unapologetic reality checks. Today's video: my girlfriend broke up with me today. Would I be the a-hole if I stopped sending her money immediately? But before we dig into this wild ride, connect with me on Locals at magicsmonologue.locals.com and over at X at Magic's Monologue, as I'm looking to build my tribe there too. Additionally, you can send a small donation via crypto if you like my work, and that information is in the description. My brothers, imagine this. A man financially supports his girlfriend for years, covering over half of his income. She gets a job, stops contributing at home, and then, just as he halts the payments, she ends the relationship. Coincidence? Or was he merely the biggest ATM SIMP ever? In today's story, we'll explore the fine line between love and financial dependence. If you've ever found yourself questioning whether your support is appreciated or expected, this tale may resonate with you. I'm going to first read his story, hopefully not stopping to slap him up beside the backside of his head. So stick around, because we'll unpack his behavior and why this was actually on him. Let's begin the journey. We were in a 3-year relationship for the last 2 years. I've been paying 56% of my salary to handle groceries, cooking, cleaning, laundry, and dishes. 2 weeks ago, she got a job and told me she no longer wanted to do all the housework. I said that was fine, but I wouldn't keep paying her salary since she wasn't working for me anymore. I told her I wouldn't make her contribute to bills, but I also wouldn't send her money. She agreed, and I even offered to continue payments for 2 more months as a transition. As a side note, I've been living 4 hours away for the past 3 months due to a temporary relocation, which will last another 3 months. During this time, we've only seen each other about 5 days a month. This weekend, I drove home, and just before I left to return, she broke up with me. I agreed to let her stay in my apartment, my parents' property, so no rent, for the next 3 months until she looks for a new place. Okay, I can't resist this. Slap to the back of the head. You are a dumbass SIMP. There is no other way to say it. And I'll come back to this. But now I'm thinking, is that what you call it? We never discussed the payments. I could really use that money, but wouldn't it be wrong to stop sending it immediately instead of waiting until she moves out? Update. Thanks for the feedback. I've told her I won't be sending her any more money, but I'm still allowing her to stay rent-free for the agreed time. I know most of you think I'm crazy or a simp, but I still see her as a dependent even after the breakup. Now, listen carefully, guys. This is important. I'm genuinely concerned she won't manage on her own. She's never been independent, and this decision feels impulsive. She has no savings, only debt, and I hope she can figure things out. I don't want her back or to change her mind. It's more like watching a kid leave home unprepared. I'll keep you updated and thanks again. He then goes on to write a clarification. I didn't phrase things clearly earlier. We were together for 3 years, living together until my temporary relocation 3 months ago. We were engaged and had a loving relationship, daily intimacy, quality time, and a strong physical connection. For context, I'm a 31-year-old man and she's a 27-year-old woman. Okay, right. Let's break this down with clear eyes because right now, you're operating on a mix of residual guilt, misplaced paternalism, and a complete lack of strategic self-interest. I'm sorry, my brother. However, you are way beyond being a white knight ATM simp. You've been financially supporting a grown woman, not your wife, not even a fiance at this point, but an ex-girlfriend to the tune of over half your income. And now you're hesitating and questioning over whether cutting her off makes you an a-hole? Wake the fuck up. First, the relationship dynamic was flawed from the start. You weren't her partner. You were her employer. You see, a romantic relationship where one person pays the other for domestic labor isn't love. It's a business arrangement in disguise. The moment she got a job and rejected the homemaker role, the contract was void. Her breaking up with you was inevitable. She no longer needed your financial support, and you weren't offering anything beyond that. Women don't stay with men out of gratitude for past support. They stay because they respect you, they desire you, or see a future with you. None of those apply here. Now let's talk about your current dilemma. You're not just a simp, you're a recovering simp. You made the right call by cutting off her payments, but you're still clinging to this absurd sense of obligation. 3 months of free rent? Why? She's 27, not 17. She's old enough to dump you. She's old enough to figure out her own living situation. Debt? No savings? Not your problem. You're not her father, and treating her like a helpless child is insulting to both of you. She made a choice. Let her live with it. Here's the hard truth. Your concern isn't altruism. Brother, it's ego. You liked being needed. You liked the control. Now that she's walked away, you're scrambling to maintain some influence over her life. Dude, that's a punk-ass form of weakness. Real strength, in my opinion, is walking away completely. No payments, no free housing, no emotional babysitting. Cut the cord today. Gentlemen, pay attention. Going forward, everyone remember this. Never monetize intimacy. If you want a traditional relationship, find a woman who values reciprocity, not one who sees you as a paycheck. For God's sakes, don't confuse provider instincts with love. You're not a charity. You're not a victim here, dude. Hell, you're a volunteer. You're a man. Act like one. If this hit home, don't just sit with it. Hit that thumbs up, smash the subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss more truth bombs that I drop here. Share this with at least 3 men who need to wake up and rise up. That's how we build this movement, one brother from another mother at a time. Got a story that needs to be told? A link that made your jaw drop? Email me at stories@magicsmonologue.com. Let's expose the madness and drop some clarity. You're not just watching, you're leading by example, helping men elevate with wisdom, purpose, and unshakable standards. You're not alone. You're not crazy. And if you're still hungry for more, then click here to watch the next video, My Fiance Cheated, Should I Still Marry Her? And that video's coming up right now. Until next time.